Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another FrameGame. Today we have unfortunately gotten stranded on some island with nothing but a computer. I know, what are the odds? But either way, since we're stuck here, I decided it to be a good idea to make a top 5 survival games while I try to figure out how to survive myself. So, without further ado, let's dive right into the... Oh crap! What is that? Look out! Oh, okay. I moved the computer to a safer location. And now that we've got some downtime, let's talk about our 5th addition to the list, Terraria. This game is fun. You've got everything from crafting, building, dungeon delving, and epic boss fights. Though it may be 2D, don't let the simple graphics fool you. Even with it being like this, the bosses themselves still look as epic and creepy as any other boss in other games, making the preparations for these monstrosities all the more daunting. The entire time that I played, all I could think was, am I strong enough to take them on? Or am I skilled enough to take down the boss? Either way, the experience was no doubt exciting and fully enjoyable, especially when I played with a few friends. Oh, wow, what a beautiful dinosaur. But it looks like it's coming right for us. Let's move before we get crushed. Okay, this should be as safe a place as ever for now, so let's continue to our 4th entry, Don't Starve. This game is difficult, and I mean the most difficult out of any entry on this list. The game in and of itself tries to do everything in its power to get you killed, from starving to ravenous monsters to peaceful creatures that you attack to find they are extremely strong, and even some boss monsters. Not only that, but eventually the weather also becomes a detriment to your survival, either freezing you to death or making food so scarce that you starve. However, even with this game's brutal nature, it is still a lot of fun to be had, that's for sure. Not only this, but you can take some friends along with you for the ride in order to try and survive as a team. In some cases, it makes it easier because you have more people to go around to gather resources and make things. But on the other hand, this means that you have one more mouth to feed. Oh crap, it's calling for help. Let's get out of here. Okay. I got to another side of some fence so they couldn't follow me. Hopefully this dino paddock is home to some herbivores or something. Either way, it's time we talked about the 3rd item on this list, Subnautica. This game is absolutely fantastic, from the sound level of detail, story, and gameplay. In this game, you are trapped in an alien ocean with strange creatures, plants, and dark ocean depths. You have some high-tech pieces of equipment, including a fabricator that seems to be able to make most anything out of the materials found beneath. However, in order to make certain things, and in order to help you survive, you are left with no choice but to enter the deep depths of this alien planetoid. While doing so, you will periodically find PDAs from other survivors, as well as receive messages from others in your base as well. This adds a whole other level of depth to the world, making it all feel alive and connected, as if you truly were just one of the many survivors who crash-landed on this unforgiving planet. Not only this, but you even get to build an underwater base with many different things, including decorative pieces to make you feel more at home. Either way, it's a great adventure to be had, and I would highly recommend you check it out if you haven't already. Oh, look at that, some stegosauruses. But there are quite a few of them, so maybe we should get out of here. Alright, I found this abandoned building and locked myself in. Hopefully there aren't any dinosaurs in here, so let's move on to the 2nd slot. Ark Survival Evolved. This game has everything a survivor game lover could ever ask for, from hunger, thirst systems, dinosaurs, wide open and varying terrain, different weather, oceans, base building, weapon crafting, and even bosses. Not only that, but this game offers an immense amount of replayability when it comes to the randomness of dino spawns to even multiplayer. Also, if you don't want to just play with a small group, you can even go onto an online public server to create a large tribe full of many different people. On top of this, you also have the ability to play the game solo and even manually change some of the crafting recipes in order to bring down the resource costs for solo play. Also, the frosting topped onto the cake is none other than a fantastic leveling system, allowing for unlocks of different craftables and increasing of your basic stats such as health and melee damage. Not only are these features present, but you can also use these features with the dinos that you tame over time. You can level them up via harvesting different materials or using them in combat against more dangerous and wild dinos. Also, if you start to get bored of all this, then feel free to go cave diving in order to find ancient artifacts so you can eventually fight some of the epic bosses with the aid of your dinosaur army. This game truly has a lot to fit in, and they still continue to update the game with bigger and better dinos implemented into their existing and upcoming expansions, such as Scorched Earth, Aberration, and eventually Extinction that comes out later this year. With that said, I think the raptors managed to follow my scent. Let's move this party up to the roof of the building for the last and final game on this list. Okay, I've called for help, and it should be arriving soon. So with that being said, while we wait here, let's talk about the #1 survival game on my list, which is Minecraft. Now, this shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone who has seen my older videos, but that's not the only reason that I put this game on the overall list. The first reason I added it is very simple. It is by far the most sold survival game of all time, winning many different rewards. I mean, holy crap is this game popular, not just selling so many copies, but even ending up as the centerpiece of thousands of YouTube channels. On top of that, the game has also been made for nearly every system and console since the day of its inception. I'm talking about PC Java Edition, Windows 10 Bedrock Edition, mobile versions, Xbox One S and Xbox X editions, Nintendo Switch version, Minecraft for the Xbox 360, PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3 versions, PlayStation Vita, Nintendo Wii U, new Nintendo 3DS, and even the small single-board computers known as Raspberry Pi. I've never seen a game make it to so many different gaming systems and do fairly well, if not fantastic, on each and every one. The game itself was reported to have sold over 100 million copies by the year 2016 and continued going strong from thereafter. On top of all this, Minecraft is continuously improved and worked on by the companies Mojang and Microsoft, even going as far as to make the latest version Minecraft Aquatic. The game itself shows no sign of slowing, and is without a doubt the most successful survival game to date. Okay, thank goodness. Looks like my ride is here. Time to get off this godforsaken island. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, feel free to leave a comment letting me know of your top 5 survival games. Or, if you really liked it, you can even subscribe so that you will be notified of future videos that I'll be making. And if you want to see more videos that I've done, check out the description below. Wait, what's that noise? What happened to Spencer? Did he survive? Find out in the next installment of FrameGame Top 5 Lists.